Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another disturbing case, a Jay Slater 2.0. Another Brit gone missing in Tenerife. 31-year-old KRIS Finney from Manchester, been missing since October the 31st. And this one again has similar signs of Jay Slater. What do we know so far? Now, according to the Daily Mail, KRIS Finney, 31, from Ramsbottom in Greater Manchester, traveled to the holiday island on Thursday morning to meet up with his friends. Relatives have said that Mr. Finney called his mother that afternoon to confirm he had arrived to Tenerife, but his phone was running out of battery. However, he has failed to meet up with his friends in Tenerife, and his family and friends have not heard from him in 3 days. They claim his phone is switched off and messages won't deliver. And here we go again, showing signs of a Jay Slater 2.0. As he landed, his phone was on low battery. And for whatever reason, he wasn't able to get himself a charger or charge his phone because his phone's been off ever since. Now, the official report that I read stated that he's been missing since the 31st of October. That is Halloween. Now, at this moment in time, we don't have no information on what could have happened to KRIS. Nothing whatsoever. But what we do know is that he hasn't been heard from or seen since that day. Now, it goes on to say here in the Daily Mail, it is understood that he was set to be staying at Casa Natalia in the south of the island. He was last seen at the Playa de las Americas resort area of the island near to the McDonald's restaurant. That part of the island is probably one of the most fishiest parts of the planet. Now, speaking to the Manchester Evening News, Mr. Finney's aunt, Debbie, and here we go again, Jay Slater 2.0. He was going for a week away and meeting up with his friend. He flew out on Thursday morning last week. He arrived on Thursday afternoon. His mum got a text at 4 p.m. from him, and that was the last we heard from him. According to some of his friends, they were speaking to him at around 9 p.m. that night. Now, at this point, I'm not too sure what friends she's referring to. I can only assume she is talking about friends back in Manchester. He goes on to say, since then, nobody has heard anything from him. He was supposed to meet up with his friends who were staying in a different hotel, and he never showed up. Debbie said that the family has since been in touch with the police in Tenerife and the Foreign Office. Can you imagine what the feds are thinking in Tenerife right now after getting that phone call? They've just managed to move on from Jay Slater. And I can say at this moment in time, they have moved on because nothing is really happening. I'm not even too sure what's going on with the inquest. But at this point, you can kind of think they've probably moved on from the Jay Slater situation over there in Tenerife. But then to be slapped with another one instantly, it isn't looking good for that island. There's so many people that have gone missing on that island over the years. Even a person like Kevin Ainley, who went missing back in 2004. Literally around the same time Jay Slater went missing, Kevin Ainley went missing 20 years prior, and he was never found. The family have never been able to find answers and seek the justice that they deserve. Now, KRIS has been described as a white male, 5'7", with dark colored hair. In another report that was published by The Sun, KRIS's mum has actually made a statement, and what she says was last night that we got a call from one of his friends saying nobody had heard from him for days. We've been trying to get hold of him and haven't been able to speak to him. And this is not like KRIS. But the mum is confirming this is not like her son. She's extremely concerned and worried at this moment in time. And if anyone has any information on KRIS's whereabouts, I would recommend getting in contact with the local authority in Spain, getting in contact with his family if you can, and then giving them that information. Another dark and mysterious situation taking place yet again in Tenerife. At this point, this is not looking good for the island. However, we don't have any real information. We don't really know what's actually happened to KRIS, so we can't speculate at this moment in time, but it's not looking good, is it? It's really not looking good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I want to know exactly what you are thinking right now. Leave those comments down below and I'll be responding to as many people as I can. Turn your notification bells on so you don't miss out on future videos. I will be covering this case and keeping you guys up to date with what's going on with KRIS. So make sure you turn your notification bells on so you don't miss out on this. Make sure you hit the like button. Do subscribe to the channel if we are new. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.